Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, February 26, 2026, 2 p.m. Pacific, and we are live with Strawbunny Slime streams. I'm a little bit low energy today. I'm sure the subdued introduction made that apparent, but hopefully getting into the game will give me a little bit more spring in my step. The game in question is going to be Oblivion again. I did say last time we were going to get back into it. Last time we left off, the forces of Jyggalag were starting to invade the Shivering Isles. Jyggalag, of course, being the Daedric Prince of Order. And we've been sent on a mission to rebuild the Gatekeeper to help fight them off. Keep them from invading via the Fringe. Yeah? Nah? Game? You gonna... There we go. Took you long enough, OBS. Given the rest of the main quest line's length, we may be finishing the main quest line in this session. If not, probably in the next one. But we're starting with rebuilding the Gatekeeper by going to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. Inviting name, of course. Place is falling apart and we haven't even done anything yet. Do you mind not knocking me around like that, bud? Good lord. They outrange me. They're using melee attacks, and because they're so tall, they just outrange me. I don't like that. Case in point. At least Flesh Astronauts look cool. So where is the door? Probably this way. Yeah. Right up through here. A pull pod. That seems like a push pod to me. That's definitely a trap. Is there no way through that door? Do I have to come around the other way? Probably have to come around the other way. Conservatorium Corpusculum. Bit of a wordy name. Oh, that's interesting. A seam they didn't quite fill up. Huh. Misplaced that door, I guess. Did I see that right? 400? Yeah, 427 out of 475. That's... What am I carrying around that weighs that much? Nerve Shatter. Nerve Shatter would be a big contributing factor there. And, yeah, 18 Hearts of Order would also be a contributing factor. Alright. That's weird that I've got a bunch of caliper... Oh, hey, athletics skill increase. Why walk when you can run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an expert of athletics. Your rate of fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 75%. Which looks like it puts us at about the same level of fatigue regen as we'd have if we were walking. Very nice. May as well take out this Guardian. Skeletons never have anything worth picking up. I'm not sure why I keep checking their corpses, as if somehow that's going to change. Hound Tooth? Cure poison. Ah. One enemy short of empowered Duskfang. That's unfortunate. Did this door just head, yeah, back to the entrance. So that was just one big dumb circle. That means the correct path should be over this way. Oh, and this is the door to the... whatever the third thing we need is. Okay. I'm assuming it's 3. It could be 4. 4. Blood liquor, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and essence of breath. None of which are back here. This is another dead end. Huh. Maybe in through there? Where does this other staircase go before I commit to that? Yep, nope. Suppose it's most likely to be in here then. Flowers, really? Dermis membrane. Alright. Some gnarly looking flowers. Oh, there's another path through here, or... No, this would have been where I came in. Huh. Up this way? We got enemies. That's a good sign. Tells me I'm going somewhere I haven't been yet. Ah, that looks important. Osseous marrow. May as well take a matrix. It's for an amber mace, but might be nice to make that just to sell it. Or to admire the design. I don't remember what amber weaponry looks like. The Caverns of Susurration. I wonder if the Essence of Breath could be located here. Just have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, I like that. It's showing us exactly where to go. Like, exactly how to get through this maze quickly and efficiently. I thought it was. Yeah, okay. Wants to be found. think it curves this way. Yes, it does. There is the essence of breath. I was gonna just not take the Amber Gauntlet Matrix, but again, potentially good sell loot. That's a free enchanted amber piece. Well, free-ish. The Natatorium of Wound-Bled Tears. These names are a little bit much, don't you think, Sheo? What even is a natatorium, anyway? And aren't wound-bled tears just blood by a different name? Oh. While I'm alive. Once upon a time, a ceiling would have caved in on me and that would have just been it. I've come a long way. Through repeated exposure, you've become immune to structural collapse. Yeah, just about. This door is opened elsewhere. Oh, okay. Alright. Can we get Dulcim out of here? Guy should not be able to, like, thrash me from a distance like this. Come on. Jerk. Ah, well, that'd be wound-bled tears, I think. Blood liqueur. I now have all of the items required by Relmina Verenim. I should return to her. I don't want to, but I've got to. I do not want to sippy this, Espy. I don't think that would be a good idea. Movement Mastery Tome? Telekinesis, 40 feet for 60 seconds on target. Okay. I mean, telekinesis is cool. Doesn't feel appropriate for a name like Movement Mastery. I was expecting something to fortify speed. Resolving all weakness through the methodologies of Mithridatism. I'm guessing... I think I remember hearing that term used before. Is that poisoning yourself by small amounts to render yourself immune to a larger dose? If you get stabbed by very tiny knives often, you'll be able to eat a broadsword without injury if someone sneaks it into your sandwich. Yeah, there you go. The idea of someone sneaking a broadsword into a sandwich fascinates me. It's sneaking, of course. Sneaking is the critical word there. That's the part that really makes it stand out. I guess, yeah. A sufficiently large party sub would be able to stash a sword in it. Or a regular sub sandwich if you put a sufficiently small sword in it. A small broadsword, you know. I was saying that. They're called push pods, but you pull them. It's... Nope, wrong way around. Let's try that again. They're called pull pods, but you push them. There we go. My reading comprehension is non-pareil. Have I mentioned? Alright, that's that entire dungeon done, and I'm realizing that Oblivion crashed last time I was streaming it, so probably a good idea to save there so we don't lose an entire dungeon's worth of progress. And now over to Vrelmina. I've never had non-pareils. Don't think I have, anyway. More chocolate than I know what to do with, though. In just a second. I've got a bag of Hershey's Kisses on my desk right now. Trying not to overindulge, but it's hard to do. A sugary bit on snow caps. I've never had snow caps either, but I know what you're talking about. Sorry about that noise. Sucking on the chocolate in a, I guess, weird enough way that my mouth produced an odd sound there. Pretty sure I saw the mic picked it up, so apology warranted, I feel. Yeah, but Slime rabbit would typically make strange sounds more in the vein of glunk or blorp, not so much gronk. What about a screonk? I don't think Slime Rabbit would make a screonk noise, no. Not unless they're severely distressed. Is she just... No, that's Nanette. That's not Relmina. What is Nanette doing here? Girl, you've got to find a better place to sleep than right next to the failed experiment. There's Relmina. Hey, girl.
You have returned with all the components? Excellent. All that remains is to choose the body parts.
Choose the...
Fearing one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage. With various enhancements, you must choose one of each. I am attached to them all. Artist's prerogative.
So this is fun. The Gatekeeper we killed at the start of the Shivering Isles, now not only are we rebuilding them, we're customizing them.
Select one pair of legs, one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart. See me when you have finished your selections. Don't take all day making your choices.
And I think each of these confers a different buff to us? Question mark? So we've got legs of nimbleness versus legs of fortitude. Arm of shock shielding, arm of frost shielding, arm of fire shielding. Gotta go with shock. The others are easy to dodge. Chopping, bashing, and slashing. I've been using swords. I like how the axe looks, though. I like how that... Ooh. Let's give him an axe. Breast of magic, breast of life. Let's go magic. Heart of wound sharing, heart of spell turning. They say the world can make you a monster, so the truest rejection of that is to make your own. Angry mind or helm of power. Angry mind. We're making kind of a magically aligned Gatekeeper this time around. With an axe. You're seriously asleep while Are we not in the middle of something here, Elmina? Wake up. Girl, your dog is dead.
Now we travel to the
Your dog's
statue
been
of
dead.
our Lord in the Fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
Unproductive musings. Color me curious. Today I intended to continue my research into the effect of pain on the host of the unborn, in this case the middle-aged, pregnant Breton female, and yet, no matter how many times she was ripped apart and resurrected, I simply could not bring myself to the requisite attentiveness serious study demands. Rather than the usual precision of observation, my faculties seemed possessed of a peculiar poetic sensibility, so that, rather than dutifully logging each scream and twitch of agony, I seemed transported by her cries to some other place. I became sheltered within a tapestry of tranquility, woven from the screams of the Breton's anguish, warped against the grunts and clacking of the beasts and shambles that toyed with her. It was there in that spot, my soul naked and clean, I came to a sense of clarity, and like all, dare I say, religious experiences, returning to my mundane senses, I am left with little more than a faded memory of supernal knowledge, like a burned parchment on which once were written words of wisdom and understanding, of which now only torn and blurred fragments remain. The harder I try to remember that innate knowledge, the more it seems to recede from me. The essence that remains is this. Pain is a force that purifies, ennobles, and uplifts. It is the fire that burns away impurities, that melts away imperfections. Death is not the sign of weakness, nor bodily constitution the sign of strength. It is what happens to soul when brought into the fire that determines the mettle of men. Those with inner strength are forged into weapons of devastating keenness by pain's fire. Those who are undeserving and weak turn to dark and lifeless ash in its heat. And there it stands in all its inscrutability. So much for an unproductive day. Perhaps tomorrow will lead to more fruitful experiments. It's an insightful answer, and it's very appropriate for her as a denizen of the Shivering Isles that it's not an answer that interests her, it seems like. Just a quick second to make sure. Okay, good. Everything's coming through fine. My taskbar was blocking off the tiniest bit of OBS that told me how long I've been recording / streaming for. Wanted to clear that up. So, we're traveling back to the Fringe. I have arrived at the statue of Sheogorath. I should speak with Ralmina. Well, first let's make sure she's in position for the ritual, right?
Shall we start the ceremony?
All right, let's get started.
First, place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
Fancy.
At the beginning of the worlds were 5. Fire, water, earth, air, and light. Darkness turned into day.
Oh, that's quite a sky.
Took form. Hidden away by virtue of its own self-awareness was the 6th, containing within it the 5, which birthed it. Flesh! Meat with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Blood, liquid nutrient. That ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch, and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body, quintessence of flesh joined with the essence of flesh, absolute immortal, immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern, over here by me. Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Atronach, to this body, henceforth Gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child.
There he
It
is.
time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, the darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they're coming! Destroy them! Show them your true power!
The Gatekeeper has been rebuilt. I should return to Sheogorath with news of my success.
Either way, tell him of our doings here. Send him my tribute and my affections.
Watch the Gatekeeper destroy the interlopers, huh? And we can summon a Flesh Atronach now. Neat. Seems pretty effective to me. I'll help him. Not that he needs it. Yoink. Nice work, big guy.
Our child stands guard once again.
Relmina, you good? She's fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. From here back to the palace.
Mad God's blessings, Your Grace.
A new Gatekeeper! Excellent! Oh, we might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And I see you've learned to summon flesh atronachs. Ha ha! Relmina must like you, little Duchess. But probably not in that way.
I should hope not.
Lord Sheogorath,
Do you
I
mind?
apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Brellock and routed us.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad, isn't it? My, my. This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Ha ha ha! Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
Why, in all of this, has Jyggalag not shown himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! Well, I'm him! We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him! Happens every time. The Grey March starts, Order appears, and I become Jyggalag and wipe out my whole realm!
Can we stop it?
Stop it? Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jyggalag! Me? From destroying my realm!
And when exactly will this happen?
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
All right. What do we do now?
Now? Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
So you're Jyggalag.
Cat's out of the bag on that one, isn't it? Who puts cats in bags anyway? Cats hate bags. Soon, I'll turn into Jyggalag. There's no stopping it. That doesn't excuse you from your duties, though. Get to it! Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Your Grace, there is trouble. You must come quickly.
Who are you, exactly?
A messenger sent by Ismi. You must go to Brelok at once. We are under attack. The forces of Order have taken control.
Look at
We
Haskell
must get
down
back
there.
into the stronghold.
Okay, one thing at a time. Brelok.
It is our home, our sanctuary in the Shivering Isles. If we were to lose it, my kind would be doomed.
And Ismi?
She has taken up control of what little force we have left. She waits for you outside Brelok. Please hurry. There's not much time.
Understood.
Please, Your Grace, hurry to Brelok while there's still time.
What are you looking at me for? I'm going.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Exchange these matrices over in, Actually, it would be this half, wouldn't it? Mania. I'm on autopilot.
Hail, Duchess of Dementia.
Alright, here's the armorer's place.
What can you possibly see in her? She spends more time cutting herself than swinging a hammer.
see about
How
armor.
can I help you?
Magic gauntlets.
These gauntlets will keep your hands from being covered in blood and guts.
And
I'd
weapon.
be happy to craft you amber weapons, but you need to bring me amber. Consult the information I have posted in the store for details.
Oh heck, I ran out of amber and I didn't even realize it. I guess I must
I'm
have
sure I
sold
have
what I
something
had.
here you can use.
Phooey. Well, perfect amber gauntlets. Fortify marksman, fortify hand-to-hand. Yeah, nah, I'm good.
I can accept that.
15 repair hammers, that's plenty.
If you need anything else, you know where to find me. A happy customer is a returning customer.
This place is nice. Repair gear. Getting pretty good at that. Not that there's, you know, anything to it aside from luck, but still. 82 armor skill.
The saints stand strong, Your Grace.
Hi.
Is there anything I should offload? Not quite. Not quite. Well, the Void Essence.
Speak, madwoman. I have much to offer, and I'm always on the lookout for more. That seems fair to me. If you have anything else to sell, I'd gladly consider an offer.
Actually, come to think of
If
it,
you're looking to unload some goods, you've come to the right place.
orange loafers. I'd like to know what qualifies as orange here.
Seems like a fair exchange. If you have anything else to sell, I'd gladly consider an offer.
I'd like to hope it's a vivid shade. That's not orange. That's brown. That's brown loafers.
Something you need? I have much to offer, and I'm always on the lookout for more.
Get these out of my sight.
You've got a good deal there.
And while I'm at it, I don't need
I
that.
can accept that.
Don't need that.
That seems fair to me.
Don't need that.
You've got a good deal there.
Don't need that.
I can accept that.
They have brown loafers on offer as a separate... You want me to buy them and see what they look like? What's the difference? Yeah, alright.
All right, but only because it's you. If you have anything else to sell... Bye.
They look... The brown ones almost look gray.
Yes?
The orange
I have
ones
much
look
to
brown, the brown
offer,
ones
and
look
I'm
gray.
always on the lookout for more.
Get these out of my sight.
Seems a fair bargain to me.
And they don't have gray loafers, so... Who even knows?
If you have... See you later. Yes? What is it?
And we're off on a trek all the way up north. I don't know that I even need to be looting enemies aside from maybe the Knights of Order at this point. I habitually open up every single body I come across, but like... the Elytra aren't offering anything useful, for instance. The skinned hounds certainly weren't. Skeletons don't. I mean... You never know, but you can generally guess. Some humanoid enemies, I suppose. If I run across any more of those, makes an ass out of you and Ming. I wish I remembered any of the quotes that follow Ming's appearance on screen up. Would love to keep the amazing digital circus references going. Humanoids, bandits and such might still be worth looking into, but random creatures, I can't imagine them having more than like 2 gold. You're making a reference to DBZA. Oh, okay, I'm a fraud. I don't remember that from DBZA. It's been a few years. Pardon me, are you both aware you've been poisoned? See, like, 5 gold, that's basically nothing. I didn't need to pick that up. Like, yeah, 5 gold is 5 gold, but 5 gold is also basically 0 gold. That's a zealot, I believe? Heretic, okay. Glass war axe is almost something. Sorry, I did a double take there, seeing my carry weight. I misread it as 460 out of 475. It's like, what in the world did I pick up? But no, 430, that's still not great, but it's better. Not noticing any Knights of Order. That didn't feel like enough of a fall to warrant fall damage. Tell myself in the audience I should stop looting every single corpse I find, immediately loot the next Elytra matron I kill. Oh, now that one is active. Let's fix that real quick. 1, 2, 3. And the counter resets if I get disarmed. That's a bother. Where's the priest? There he is. Not really. I'll take that. I don't really need any of the rest of this. Quick snack. Follow the mountains up. And follow the mountains down. These 3 golden saints just standing around outside. Hello?
Thank you for coming. I apologize for summoning you. The blame is mine. We've lost control of Brelug. Thaden let them in.
Aha.
We had no idea he would turn on us.
Here he
They
is.
captured our commander, Stada, and have her imprisoned somewhere inside. Our first priority must be rescuing her.
Where is Stada now?
Thaden had her called aside, separating her from the group. He meant to divide our numbers when Order entered, making us easier targets. They imprisoned Stada somewhere within Brellock. If they killed her, she could return to us through the wellspring, so they keep her hostage. If we follow the waters of the wellspring, we will surely find her.
And what kind of opposition is there?
Thaden let them in, more than I could count. It was all we could do to fall back and regroup out there. We must free Stada as soon as possible. She will know what to do.
All right. Let's go.
Forgive me for saying so, Your Grace, but I find taking orders from the Duchess of Dementia to be unsettling. You are the only remaining Duchess, which is a situation quite unprecedented. Normally, you would never be permitted to pass within Brellock. Given the need for swift action, the normal customs shall need to be overlooked for now. We shall be right behind you, Your Grace.
Brellock, floor 1, the Hall of Honor. I saw a priest. There he is. Wrong. There we go.
Kneel before the...
Bit. Alright, I guess I don't need to worry about it. I think all three of them are important NPCs. They're fending for themselves just fine. Oi, get back here. The Hall of Reverence. Yeah, they've got this. I'm here for Théoden. None of the rest of this needs to be my concern. Probably a button up here then. Yep. Although, that's a smiling button, so should I expect a trap? Can't even imagine what would be trapped, so... yeah, we're good.
My lord Jyggalag!
Grella will be cleansed. You must set me free. The barrier can't be broken by you. It's too tough. Use the chime. Ring the chime, and that may shatter it.
Chime. And a locked door. Oh, right there. Okay. I was expecting I'd have to hit it.
You have my thanks for freeing me, but just who are you?
I am the Duchess of Dementia.
My lady, I'm sorry. I did not realize. Where is Théoden? Have you seen him? That traitorous coward.
Last I saw him, he was walking out of Sheogorath's throne room promising he'd be doing this, so no surprise to me that he's here. What exactly happened?
Théoden, the snake. He showed up, asked for a contingent of guards, said there was trouble, and that we were needed. We were so focused on organizing quickly that by the time we realized he'd let order in himself, it was too late. We were split up and picked off. But it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters now is the wellspring. We must reach it at once.
What wellspring, exactly? What do you mean? Oh, alright, Rox. Catch you later. Thanks for tuning in.
The wellspring of the Oriole. It's what links us to this realm, where we return to the world from the waters of oblivion. If Théoden helps Order sever that link, my kind will be annihilated. The realm will be lost to us. We must get to the wellspring and stop them. I will follow your lead. The wellspring is at the heart of Brellock. Follow the waters to reach it. I am yours to command, Your Grace. The waters of Oblivion lead us to the wellspring, where Lord Sheogorath has given us a place to return to his service.
Generous of him, I suppose. That's all I really need to know.
We shall not fail you.
The Hall of Devotion.
No, the wellspring.
What
They've
just
stopped
happened?
it up. You must make it to the wellspring and let the waters flow.
Something has happened to the wellspring of the Oriel in Brellock. I need to proceed on my own to restore it. Let's just recharge my stuff. This is overkill, but it's also one whole point of carry weight. Hey, just in time. Duskfang Superior. That one's a maybe. Can't immediately see any other ways to go. I mean, obviously there's this, but this just goes to where I... where I'm pretty sure these guys came from to ambush me in the first place. So I guess if I can't go up, then I've just got to go this way. Ah, just a silence spell. I was expecting him to paralyze me. Brellock, Font of Rebirth. Just a smidge overgrown with crystals, it looks like. Yeah, it looks stopped up. I'm not calling anyone Pinhead. What's your problem? I can do that too, bud. Laid the guy out with a single spell. That's a little embarrassing. Oh yeah, no, these guys do have pinheads, you're right. Weird crystalline goobers. I've located the wellspring of the Oriel. It's been covered in order crystals. I'll need to destroy them to restore the wellspring. Oh, okay, there's chimes to interact with in the corners. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. 1. 2. 3. 4. The wellspring of the Oriel has been restored. I need to speak with Stada. Why does my sword have a kill count? That's because it's keeping... like, if I hit 12 kills with it, then next time it rolls... Okay. Dawnfang Duskfang is a two-sided blade. During the day, it has a fire enchantment. During the night, it has a frost enchantment. If I kill 12 enemies during the day, then the frost enchantment gets empowered. If I kill 12 enemies during the night, then the fire enchantment gets empowered. So it just keeps track of how many folks I've killed out of 12.
The wellspring is restored. You have saved us. We are forever grateful, Your Grace. Please, allow me to teach you this spell, so that you may summon our kind to you in times of need. Also, accept this gift of armor. It is the least I can do to show thanks for your help.
And where exactly is Théoden in all of this?
No sign of him yet. We'll do our best to track him down and deliver him to Lord Sheogorath for a fitting punishment. The traitor must be brought to justice.
And what happens now?
Our warriors will scour the halls of Brellock, removing any last elements of opposition. Then we will immediately return to our duties.
Then I suppose I shall take my leave.
Indeed. Lord Sheogorath will be anxious to hear of our victory, I am sure.
Ah, and the armor has weighed me down too much to move. Golden Saint armor, Golden Saint helmet. Well, obviously I'm not going to keep them on, but let's at least see what that looks like on... Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. $52 versus 70. That can't be right. 70. That still doesn't feel right. $70 versus 47. Also, 100 points of over-encumbrance is bad. Oh, that would be why. Times like this, I wish I had more inventory space. Alright. We had a scroll. Burst of Strength. Did I already use it? I think I already used it. Alright, well, where am I headed then? All the way back that way. It's not really even worth it, is the thing. Like, the fact that it overrides all the rest of my gear means I can only put one enchantment on it anyway. It's good defensive, like, for pure defense it's great, but... Pure defense versus, let me see here, Restoration 5, 10 points, 18 points, 23 points, 28 points, 28 points of Fortify Restoration, 15% resist normal weapons, Fortify Health 24 points, resist disease 50%, Destruction 8 points, Personality 20, like, there's no contest here. There's nothing I could put on this armor that would be as good as what I've got on my suit as is. It doesn't sell for anything. It's 126 weight. Let me find a corpse to dump this onto. What's the nearest dead thing? Or, if need be, do I just make the nearest dead thing myself? There's got to be an enemy around here, right? Yeah, there's one. Froge. Here you go. And now, back to Sheogorth to deliver the good news. Or at least slightly better news in the face of the imminent Grey March.
Hail, Duchess of Dementia.
Huh. He's not standing at his throne like usual.
Time is an artificial construct, an arbitrary system based on the idea that events occur in a linear direction at all times. Always forward, never back. Is the concept of time correct? Is time relevant? It matters not. One way or another, I fear that our time has run out. As I feared it would, my plan has failed. The Grey March is upon us, and I must go. I thought we had more time. I thought we had a chance. My plan has failed, and we were so close.
Well, you haven't failed.
Optimism! Ha! How adorable. I love it! Even at the end, you make me laugh. I'm lying. That wasn't funny at all. No matter. Soon you and everyone else will be dead, and I will be left a mad god, ruler of a dead realm again.
If you're so convinced, what next?
What happens is what always has happened. What always will happen. I crumble. I fade. The realm dies. And you with it. Flee while you can, mortal. When we next meet, I will not know you, and I will slay you like the others.
There has to be something I can do.
I had intended to give you my staff, the symbol of my office. But life is gone from it, as it goes from me. It is now dead wood, a useless twig. With the staff, there was hope. But now, hope is dead. I am dead. The realm. The realm is dead! Sheogorath is dead! All shall crumble before Jyggalag!
Sheogorath has vanished before we could complete the plan to stop the forces of order. Perhaps Haskell will know what steps we should take?
He is gone, but hope is not lost. We have a rare opportunity here, but I hesitate to do what must be done. If the Throne of Madness remains empty when Jyggalag storms the palace, he will prevail. But there is a chance that the throne may not be empty.
I think I understand what you're getting at, but who's going to sit there?
Why, you will, of course. It has always been Sheogorath's intent to raise you to sit upon the Throne of Madness.
That was a wildly different sentence from what the subtitles said, huh? But I'm not a Daedric Prince.
True, but perhaps you can hold the throne, provided that you possess the proper symbol of office, namely
Subtitle
the staff
moment.
of Sheogorath.
Alright. What exactly should I... I've got a... I don't want to bog this down for too long. I've got a complaint. Half of my character's dialogue at this point has been reduced to, what must I do? Is there something that can be done? What happens now? What must I do? What happens now? It's a little boring. It's just a smidge. Anyway, continue.
Unfortunately, when Sheogorath faded, the power of the staff faded with him. It must now be remade. The staff is the symbol of power in this realm. He who rightfully holds the staff may hold the throne of the Shivering Isles. However, the secrets of its construction are lost.
Lost? You said there was hope.
That which is lost can be found again. There is one being in the Shivering Isles who may be able to assist you in the construction of a new staff. The ruins of Knife Point Hollow once served as a great library. There you will find a door. Behind that door you will find the answer you seek.
I thought that name was
Although
important.
I hesitate to guide you towards this path. The secrets of the past will surely aid Jyggalag, but I fear that we have no other choice. Be mindful of what you find there. The library is a thing of order, and it will still serve that end. Take this crystal. It contains the power to open the sealed door. Inside, you will find the final remnants of the library.
So Sheogorath really is Jyggalag then?
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles.
Right. But now he's gone and Jyggalag is coming. What's so important about this staff anyway?
While not the source of the Daedric Prince's authority, each Daedric artifact provides that prince with a measure of power. Lord Sheogorath chose you to sit on his throne. With the staff, you may be able to do just that.
Very well.
My work is never done.
Nor is mine, it seems.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Alright, Knife Point Hollow. Heading out from Bliss would be the easiest way to go. Got it. When was the last time I saved? Jeez. I gotta not do that. If the game's gonna start crashing, I need to be saving more often. Imagine I get another hour in and game just gives up the ghost, right? And I haven't saved since just after rebuilding the Gatekeeper. Over the mountains. Going around the mountains would be a bit tedious, but at this point I've kind of already committed to it, haven't I? Ain't climbing that. How's the durability on my gear again? Bad. Or at least for the boots, but the boots are always in bad condition. And here we are at Knife Point Hollow. Didn't mean to end up down here, but let's see. Knife Point Hollow Chantry. Oh. Oh, I have to go through the Chantry now. Alright. That's a person. Ah, we've got zealots down here. Alright. That seems uncalled for. Please hit a trap on your way, like, trying to get away from me. Yes! Hit another one. Reflect damage saves the day again. Oh, Manosaur. Don't mind if I do. A little treat for me. Here we are with that detour done. Ah. Hello?
I have been waiting for you, Your Grace. This day, as all days before and after, is well known to me. There are no surprises to Dias of Mytheria. Sheogorath has fallen, and you seek the means to foil the machinations of the Prince of Order. You seek the throne of madness. However, no mortal may sit upon the throne without the staff, so here you are in my prison, seeking to supplant the one who placed me here. If you wish to take the place of Sheogorath, then ask me what you will.
Who are you, exactly?
You were expecting a book. An ancient tome filled with the secrets that you seek. But instead you have found me, the last remnant. Individuality is an illusion. The details of my existence are no more important than the history of a stone. However, if you insist, I once served as the keeper of the great library of Jyggalag.
How have you survived this long?
Following each cycle of the Grey March, Jyggalag has cast out or killed every aspect of order found in the Shivering Isles. I alone have survived. Jyggalag cannot bring himself to destroy the knowledge that I possess. Instead, he's confined me to this place and forbidden me to die. I have not seen another creature until fate, predictably, sent you to me.
And I was sent here looking for a library. I don't suppose that's, what, in your head?
The Great Library was the height of logic and deduction. Contained within its walls was the logical prediction of every action ever taken by any creature, mortal or Daedric. Every birth, every death, the rise of Tiber Septim, the Numidium, everything, all predicted with the formula found within Jyggag's library. When Jyggalag discovered the library, he had it burned, insisting that it was an abomination and that personal choice defied logical prediction. I am all that remains of the knowledge contained within the great library of Jyggalag.
Curious.
As you wish.
So, about the staff.
I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. But apotheosis is no simple matter, and the creation of the staff is no simple task. I will require 2 sacred items in order to complete it.
What's the first item?
The Shivering Isles hold many secrets, but few remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision, and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets firsthand. Sirta resides in the howling halls of Mania. And find her and bring me the eye that is seen that which no other has.
And the second?
The trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them.
So just find these 2 parts and we can reassemble the staff?
Yes. Only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying.
Right. You seem awfully confident in my failure. Of course, mantling is impossible. Yep. It's funny, if what he says about the library is true, and we have no reason to assume it's not, then by all counts it should contain exact information, proper calculus, of someone who has literally done the whole mantling thing. He mentioned Tiber Septim's rise to power, was part of what had already been sussed out. Of course, he himself is not the library, so I shouldn't hold it against the writing by any stretch of the imagination that he's insisting there's no way for us to take on the mantle of a god, even though that has already been done before. He assumes it's impossible. He doesn't know better. Jyggalag might have once upon a time, but that history has since been lost. That sort of thing. But it is a bit silly to know that it has already been done, just maybe not to a Daedric prince. Unless you subscribe to the theory that Lorcan is a Daedra, which, you know, there's evidence. Mankar Cameron is a mad genius, but he is still a genius in that regard. I say was a mad genius. Making the mistake of assuming Sheogorath isn't a real prince, but rather just a cursed Jyggalag, which isn't entirely wrong either. Like, obviously he is a real Daedric Prince. He's just also overlapped on top of another real Daedric Prince that all the other Daedric Princes were afraid of. Still kind of love that. Thinking about the implications there. Dude had a Batman gambit, knew how to resolve any disputes with any other Daedric princes. And so the Injustice League showed up to kill him. Or more accurately, seal him away in Sheogorath. You guys just, like, hanging out here, or this obelisk has been it doesn't look deactivated. Looks pretty activated to me. Wait, I could loot these the whole time? I could loot them the entire time. Damn it. There's Dawnfang. Alright, now we just kill 12 things with Dawnfang. That looks like one thing to kill. Oh, hell. It's all the way up there. Hopefully this is an easier climb than I'm making it out to be. Yeah, alright, this seems fine. There's just a chair up here? Alright. apostles. Ooh. Not just miscellaneous bones, but miscellaneous incorrect bones tied together with leather straps. That is a fun creature design. Like the hands I'm noticing for parts of the hair. Grisly, but really well done. That is pelvises. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'll take the basket just because it's easier than trying to loot around it. Now I can put it back. Howling Hall's congregation chambers.
You are not one of us.
Wait. You're not attacking me.
You do not belong here. Quickly, put on a robe before the others see you. They will kill you on sight. Please, I mean you no violence. Perhaps you can help me.
I'm listening.
Good, good. Your face is known to me. One so famous as you cannot expect to walk around the Isles unrecognized, can you? You are the Duchess, yes? And Sheogorath has sent you to find Sirta, has he not? He finally seeks to kill her.
Sheogorath is gone.
Still, for whatever reason you are here, you mean Sirta ill, yes? Don't bother refuting me, I know the truth. Yes, I do. But there are those of us here who want her gone as well, yes. Those of us who think that maybe we could lead better than she does. So, if you will help me, I will help you. Sirta will die, and you will not need to lift a finger. Then you can take whatever you need and go.
I love this guy's scowl. Absolute hate on this face. Why do you want her dead, exactly?
Too long Sirta has led us here.
No like banana.
Always against Sheogorath.
It's a very no
Always.
like banana face.
We are tired of her vendetta. Sirta brought us here with promises to show us the light. But always is about Sheogorath. Is about revenge. Sirta lied, but when she is done, I will lead the acolytes to the light.
And what do you want me to do?
I require weapons. For myself and for the apostles that will help me do the deed. But Sirta already is suspicious of me. She has forbidden me and those who support me from carrying weapons. And suspicious would it look if we were to wander around gathering them.
You want me to bring you weapons?
Very clever, Your Grace. Bring to me 3 apostle daggers. Sirta must be slain with the weapons of the light if I am to take her place. No other weapons. But you must be discreet. Do not remove the robes, or you will be attacked. Even I will have to kill you, so I do not draw more suspicion to myself. And be cautious of killing my allies. I cannot forgive that crime. You will know them, as they are also forbidden to carry daggers. Will you help me bring the apostles to the light, and help yourself?
I accept your proposal.
Good, good. Bring to me the daggers. Then kill Sirta we will.
What exactly is this light, by the way?
Sirta promised to bring us to the light. It is a way. A promise of a better future. Free from the shackles of Sheogorath. The light is knowledge, she says. Forsake all ignorance and morality in favor of the light, she teaches. But what does she do? She sits in her chamber and dreams of revenge against Sheogorath. She is a liar and has stolen our lives. Soon we will seek the light without her. Bye.
So I need some cultist robes. There we go. Put the robes on. I'm over encumbered. My stuff's busted. Let's see. Unequip that in favor of the Ring of Feather, I suppose. They'll fall for this, right? How do you do, fellow heretics?
Greetings.
Hello there.
Yes?
Oh, nothing much. Just coming to check on proceedings. Yoink.
Her song guides us. Her song guides us.
A lot of books, none of which I am particularly inclined to read. 16 Accords of Madness, though. What are we looking at? Oh? Oh! Encounters between Sheogorath and the other Daedric princes. Hircine's Tale. Ever proud and boastful, Oblivion's mad prince stood one 5th day of mid-year among the frigid peaks of Skyrim, and beckoned forth Hircine for parley. The huntsman god materialized, for this was his day, and the boldness of Sheogorath intrigued him. Wry without equal, Sheogorath holds in his realm giggling loons, flamboyant auteurs, and craven mutilators. The mad prince will ply profitless bargains and promote senseless bloodshed for nothing more than the joy of another's confusion, tragedy, or rage. So it was that Sheogorath had set a stage on which to play himself as rival to Hircine. Without haste, the coy prince proffered his contest. Each prince was to groom a beast to meet at this place again, 3 years to the hour, and do fatal battle. Expressionless behind his fearsome countenance, Hircine agreed, and with naught but a dusting of snow in the drift, the princes were gone to their realms. Confident, but knowing Sheogorath for a trickster, Hircine secretly bred an abomination in his hidden realm. An ancient Daedroth he summoned, and imbued it with the foul curse of lycanthropy. Of pitch, heart, and jagged fang, the unspeakable horror had no peer, even among the great hunters of Hircine's sphere. In the 3rd year, on the given day, Hircine returned, where Sheogorath leaned cross-legged on a stone, whistling with idle patience. The prince of the hunt struck his spear to the ground, bringing forth his unnatural, snarling behemoth. Doffing his cap, sly as ever, Sheogorath stood and stepped aside to reveal a tiny, colorful bird perched atop the stone. Demurely it chirped in the bristling gusts, scarcely audible. In a twisted, springing heap, the Daedroth was upon the stone, leaving only rubble where the boulder had been. Thinking itself victorious, the monster's bloodied maw curled into a mock grin, when a subdued song drifted in the crisp air. The tiny bird lightly hopped along the snout of the furious Daedroth. Sheogorath looked on, quietly mirthful, as the diminutive creature picked at a bit of detritus caught in scales betwixt the fiery eyes of the larger beast. With howling fury, the were-thing blinded itself, trying to pluck away the nuisance. And so it continued for hours, Hircine looking on in shame, while his finest beast gradually destroyed itself in pursuit of the seemingly oblivious bird, all the while chirping a mournful tune to the lonesome range. Livid but beaten, Hircine burned the ragged corpse and withdrew to his realm, swearing in forgotten tongues. His curses still hang in those peaks, and no wayfarer tarries for fear of his wrathful aspect in those obscured heights. Turning on his heel, Sheogorath beckoned the minuscule songbird to perch atop his shoulder, and strolled down the mountain, making for the warm breezes and vibrant sunsets of the Abyssian coast, or Abyssian coast, whistling in tune with the tiniest champion in Tamriel. Huh. I'm not going to read through all 16, but that's cute. Now let's see about killing this guy. Nope. Somehow, other guy did not notice. Did he? He had a dagger on him. I saw... Did he... Oh, there it is. Do you have a dagger? You do? Well then. The other guy just doesn't notice or doesn't care. Do you have a dagger? You don't.
Hi.
Hello! That would certainly explain why he doesn't care. Howling Hall's antechamber. Oh, my target is in here. Obviously, I can open that door, but I just want to double back and grab a third dagger per this fellow's request. Do you? You do have a dagger. Sorry about this, bud. I've collected the 3 daggers that Rakaran has asked for. I should return to him so that he can kill Sirta.
Greetings. Have you brought to me the daggers?
I certainly have.
You have them, do you? Give them to me. I thirst for Sirta's blood.
Here you are.
Tonight, the light will shine for us all. Tonight, Sirta's time comes to an end.
It does strike me as funny that you can take this path for really no reason. Like, maybe there's an advantage to this that I'm not privy to, but... It's what? Kill 3 people to arm these insurgents, and then kill Sirta? Or just kill Sirta? One of these, from a heroic standpoint, has less bloodshed involved.
Come, now is the time.
Are you just gonna stand there, dude? He's just gonna chill and let them go ahead. Okay. And he was supposed to come with, wasn't he? Game's working great. Let's just double back, see if he comes in this time. There he goes. That's more like it.
Kieran, you come to me with blades drawn? What is the meaning of this?
I come to relieve you of your torment, dear Sirta. No more lost memories. No more pain. No more misleading us. To the void we will send you, and without you, we will gain the light.
You fool! I am the light. Come if you dare. I will cast you into darkness for all eternity. I will cast you into the darkness.
I will cast you into the getting tired. Your light will shine. No more cast you into darkness.
This ends
Your
here.
light will shine. No more. How dare you invade this holy place?
Kieran's betrayal of Sirta has been successful. Now that she is dead, taking her eye should be a simple matter. Grab her robes while I'm at it. Ugh. Her key and her eye. I should now seek out the second item that I need to create the staff.
Sirta is dead, and now the apostles fear that there is no one to lead them to the light. I should be the one who is leading, however. Do I have your support?
Sure.
See you later.
Yeah, man. Was there a point to any of this? Level 27, intelligence, willpower, and agility. As usual. I didn't even notice those when I came in. Hell of a spot check to fail. Any other chests? Yes. I could have just taken that dagger. Nothing of note in there, nothing of note in there. Okay. The pelvis of Pelagius. Sure, why not? That's useful for something. We'll just leave the robes there. Going back the way I just was. Is it down the stairs? Yeah. Out to the realm of Sheogorath, re-equip my gear. There we go. A quick detour to, I think, Bliss, to hand off the pelvis I just picked up.
Hail, Duchess of Dementia. Hail, Duchess of Dementia.
Looking for a museum. Books, house, books, house. Okay. Is it in Crucible then? House. Tap house. Earl's Mysteries. I think that's the place. Oh, no, it's the Museum of Oddities. Okay, alright. Up to the museum, then.
You haven't seen a huge severed arm with an axe for a hand anywhere, have you? I seem to have misplaced mine. Oh well.
As you do.
Is this your first time to the museum? Perhaps you would care for a tour. I am the curator of the Museum of Oddities, Una Armina. Have we met? You look familiar. Anyway, I'm always looking for new exhibits, so remember me when you come across anything odd.
The Museum of Oddities is a Shivering Isles spanning... Yeah, she's talking about the arm I used for the Gatekeeper. Makes sense. This is a Shivering Isles spanning side quest where you find interesting objects and turn them into Una Armina here for rewards. I'm pretty sure the pelvis of Pelagius is one such oddity, so...
I'm always looking for new oddities to add to my collection. Anything unusual, bizarre, strange, or disturbing, bring it to me. I do pay a nominal finder's fee, but of course the real reward is your contribution to posterity. Do you have anything that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
How about this pelvis I found?
That's amazing! The pelvis of Pelagius III, an honoured madman if there ever was one.
250 gold for that.
Bye.
Not bad. This is just a tiny little skull. This is an itty-bitty skull. Why is there an itty-bitty skull? Who wants to see an itty-bitty skull? That's a ring? The Ring of Desiccation.
Here's the ring of... Well, now, where did it go? Things have a way of disappearing around here that's
It's
enough
right.
to drive a person insane.
It's right in front of you. And there's the axe! What is... Girly. Girly, you own the two things you've asked me about.
There used to be something very odd here, but it seems to be missing now. Let's move on. You know, I always walk over here thinking there's another exhibit, but there never is. Oh, silly me.
What's the Ring of Desiccation, then? Water breathing and water walking on self. The Coming Storm? Oh, right. Someone wanted this and the Calming Pants and like 2 other items. All right.
This case is waiting for something especially odd. If you run across anything odd, be sure to bring it by, and it might end up on display here. Over here is the pelvis of Pelagius, the greatest emperor that Tamriel has ever seen, as well as being completely mad. Yes, I've been meaning to put something here, but it seems I haven't gotten around to it. Although I distinctly remember preparing an exhibit.
Oh, the dog
Well,
sees
this
me.
place seems to be empty. Strange. I'm sure that yesterday... Welcome to the Museum of Oddities. Have you found a new oddity that...
How about this ring?
Oh, a ring of desiccation. That's one of my... Well, was one of my favorite oddities. If I had the money, I'd buy it off you right now.
Oh, you can have it for free.
That's a lovely gesture. Thank you so much. Everyone will be so glad to have the ring back where it belongs. Take care.
Do I have anything that'll grant me invisibility? Not a potion. Not a scroll. Ooh. Chameleon from Bloodgrass. Will that be enough? No, it will not. Unless...
Hail, Sir Knight.
Did that work? Apparently it did. Alright.
Welcome to the Museum of Oddities. Have you found a new oddity that you'd like to contribute?
I stumbled across this arm on my travels.
Interesting. I could have sworn I used to have an arm like that in my museum. I have just the place for it. If only I could afford to buy it.
Oh, it's fine. You can have it for free.
How generous of you. You'd just give it to me. You are a true lover of oddities, aren't you?
I certainly am.
Take care.
Alright, now back to your regularly scheduled, going over here. Oh, right. Re-equip a weapon that I actually want to be using. Apropos of nothing, a slightly funnier Elder Scrolls game probably would have let me use the Gatekeeper's arm as a weapon. I don't think I'd want to, but the mental image of someone doing that tickles me. Morrowind probably would have let me use it, yeah. But I did mean just like an arbitrary, hypothetical, funnier game. I didn't have Morrowind in mind. Is the entrance up there? I bet the entrance is up there. Nord leg as a weapon. I forgot about that. Actually, I say I forgot. I don't know that I ever saw that. That's macabre. I like it. Okay, entrance is not here. There's the entrance. Down to Milchar. And the Den of the Uderfricta. That explains it. Never fought that. The Grove of Reflection. Can I just go into the Grove of Reflection? Is there anything stopping me? Apparently not. I've arrived in the Grove of Reflection. According to Dias, I must locate the Tree of Shades and find a way to reveal my true self before I will be allowed to take one of its branches. And this seems like one of those points where I'd want to turn the difficulty up to medium. Oh, she is going to do something, right? Oh, no, girl. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, she hurts. Oh, she heals. Alright. Okay. This is what I saved those potions for. Gameplay. It's on medium. Let's try this again. And this time... Nah, you know what? I'll respect it. I'll respect the distance. You know what? If she's summoning, why don't I summon? Let's go with a Golden Saint. Ow. That's a power attack. This would be a real good time for a potion. Or several. She missed! That's a win. After I approached the Grove of Reflection, a shadowy image of myself appeared from the waters of the grove and attacked me. I defeated it, and now the Tree of Shades is beckoning to me. Hey, oi, hey, hey. Stop attacking me. Where's the sword? She had a sword. There it is. Shadow Rend. 25 damage, two-handed sword, damage, health, weakness to magic. Sounds good to me. Especially if my summon is going to act up like this. .494 out of 480. 480. Why is it 480? Shouldn't it be 500? It's been 500. Why is it only 480? If I equip Duskfang, then it's still 480, so it's not that. Do I have... Yeah, alright, that'll do. Screaming Branch. I have both the items that Daius needs to recreate the Staff of Sheogorath. I should return to Knife Point Hollow and speak with him. I presume this... Yeah, this is the way out. And, lest I forget, turn the gameplay back down. Out we go. Back to Daius in Knife Point Hollow. Right, I forgot to kill that last time I was down here.
Yeah!
Pardon me, Dias.
You have the items, contrary to all prediction. Once again, you defy the path set before you. However, what comes next is now unclear. If you wish to confront what is to come, I shall create the staff for you.
What exactly was the Tree of Shades?
The roots of the Tree of Shades run into the heart of the Shivering Isles. It is said that the tree feeds from waters of the Grove of Reflection. The grove can show men who they truly are. Now that you have faced the truth, the tree has given its branches to you. Combined with the Eye of Sirta, the shell of the staff can be remade.
And who was Sirta? Why was her eye important?
Staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Sirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold. Now that you have both components, I can remake the shell of the staff.
Well, get to it then.
You possess the eye and the branch. Together they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me.
The incomplete Staff of Sheogorath. With the Staff of Sheogorath now in my possession, I should make my way to the Tree of Madness in Sheogorath's throne room. There I can tap into the tree's power and begin my transformation. And while I'm at it, since I'm running low on inventory space and so much of it is filled up with important trinkets, take a real quick detour back to Cyrodiil. Back to Frostcrag. Deposit that. Haven't been using the Sword of the Crusader. Never gonna use these. Deposit those. Don't need the shepherd's pie. Cromwell's journal. Anything else to offload? Guess I'm not doing anything with the calipers and tongs at this point. Don't see myself making a madness bow. That should be fine. That's plenty of room. Back to the door. Back to the aisles. Back to pass wall. Back to the palace.
The saints stand.
Always a pleasure.
Something is wrong with the Font of Madness. It won't accept the Staff of Sheogorath and imbue it with power as Dias described. Perhaps Haskell will know what's wrong with it.
Ah, you're back. You may have noticed that we have a bit of a problem.
Yeah, what's wrong with the font?
Order. The taint appeared only a short time ago, but it has spread quickly. I fear that soon we will all be serving a new master.
You mean Jyggalag?
Yes. His agents must have found a way to poison the font with order. Once the source of madness becomes the font of order, Jyggalag is won.
Well, it's a good backup plan, but we've beaten him at every other turn.
This is true. Very little surprises me, but your successes against the advance of order have left me astonished. Speechless. Indeed, it is your very success that must have led Jyggalag to this unexpected avenue of attack. His usual approach is much less imaginative.
So how do we stop him this time?
Somehow, the forces of order have poisoned the pools of mania and dementia that feed the font. I suspect the traitor Théoden. Jyggalag has never had an original thought in his existence. Be that as it may, you will have to enter the fountainhead beneath the tree and find the source of the poison.
Fountainhead, eh?
Sheogorath's private sanctuary, where he would often meditate amidst the tame gnarls that tend the roots. Normally, the fountainhead is a peaceful sanctuary, but there's no telling what changes the taint of order may have wrought. Now I fear that the gnarls themselves may be accelerating the spread of order throughout the tree's roots. Be careful. Enlightening as always.
Into the fountainhead we go. Tame gnarls, he said. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, nice. I've witnessed a gnarl removing the order crystals that were poisoning a door here in the fountainhead. It seems that the tame gnarls here can halt the spread of order throughout the dungeon. I may be able to use their help as I work my way to the pools of mania and dementia. This one, presumably, not tame. Alright, let's see. Spit out a gnarl for me. I've discovered a chrysalis that generates a tame gnarl cultivator. Perhaps these gnarls can help me halt the spread of order throughout the fountainhead. You friendly? You friendly. Come on, bud. A little quicker, please. Got places to be. A shard of order, huh? Just as Haskell suspected, Jyggalag's priests are poisoning the roots of the Tree of Madness. I've cleansed one of the minor pools, but I must find the pools of mania and dementia in order to save the tree. Loud. Come on, guys. Oh, thank you. Opened it from the other side. Very generous. Come on. You guys love to start with a silent spell. There you go. Oh! Use a shard of order to open the door. Alright. Okay. Handy little bypass there. Grab another one. Not bothered with that. I got things to do that don't involve looting every single chest in sight. Scary as that may seem. These guys are slow. Is he even? He's not even. He's not even crossing the bridge. Hey, it's safe to walk here. No, alright. They're just gonna bobble around then. I do have a shard of order. Bust this door open. Presumably it's a downward path. That seems like the logical place to find a deep pool. And these are both blocked off. Means I need a gnarl to come down here. If you would be so kind, friend. Please tell me you're smart enough to know how to move. Please. There we go. He just... Could one of you gentlemen please come to the door? Please. Either of you, just... If I could get any of you to, like, pathfind over to the door that needs opening. You, sir, would you be so kind as to come down the ramp? Down the ramp. I need you to go down the ramp. Down the ramp, please. The ramp. I just need you to go down the ramp. Down the fucking ramp. Either of you, please. Okay, this guy. You and me, bud. I already opened the door from the other side, didn't I? Yup. Okay, I don't like this quest.
Or simply to die.
Almost forgot to switch back to my Amulet of Absorption. One. Two. Ooh, reflect damage 33%? What am I wearing? Don't need that on. Oh. Don't need that on. Yeah. Better Amulet of Absorption. Priests of Order dead. Cleanse the pool. Loud. Alright. Now for the other one. Back to the fountainhead. Down here. Oh, I get it. This route has the little mania doodads on it, and the other one had dementia doodads. Mushrooms, I believe, is the technical term for them, but every expert in the field just calls them doodads. There we go. Somehow I failed a spot check on finding this door. Pool of Mania. And since I have some leftover shards, that should bypass any need to interact with the gnarls, aside from, of course, the hostile ones. Cursed Magebane Gauntlets. I'll take those. Good sell loot. Any creatures looking to pick a fight with me are cordially invited to do so, provided they can catch up. Oh. Never mind. Who is there? Hold on, before I go into combat, let's just repair my stuff. Because I had a feeling the boots would be almost broken. There he is. Hey, Théoden. Bye, Théoden. Don't really care what he wanted to say. Oh, hey, the diadem of Euphoria. Yes, please. When was my last save? Nope. I was gonna give him the benefit of going through his speech, but I don't like listening to him talk. He takes forever to get to the point. I've killed the priests of Order who had cursed the Pool of Mania. The traitor Théoden was among them. Now that I've cleansed both pools that feed the Font of Madness, I should be able to imbue the Staff of Sheogorath with power. Loud. Yeah, it's very much every single encounter with an enemy that says, "Strike me down." It's just like, yeah, alright, will do. I'm good at that. Okay, where's out? That one's been order corrupted, so... What a truly bizarre set piece, like, environmentally, for them to have ended this on. I don't get why they thought the AI was good enough for that whole pathfinding bit. You know, have a Gnarl walk over to the door to open it for you. Anyway. I have immersed my staff in the Font of Madness. I have gained the power of Sheogorath. And not a moment too soon.
My lord, Otkendo Jansa sent me to find you. She requests your immediate assistance.
Does Jansa presume to give me orders?
Please accept my pardon, Lord, if I gave you such a false impression. The fault is entirely mine. The Otkendo merely wants you to know that matters of the gravest import to the realm's security may be at stake. If it please, my lord, she requested also that I inform you that time is of the essence, in her humble opinion.
Always a pleasure. One of your military minions was looking for you. It sounded urgent, but I'm afraid I don't know the details. Enlightening as always.
So now we have the Staff of Sheogorath. Voice of Sheogorath in 75 feet for 15 seconds on target.
My lord, I'm glad to see you. We have a developing situation that requires your attention.
Nothing is required of me.
Of course, my lord. I meant no disrespect. My zeal in the realm's service got the better of my judgment. The situation is this. An obelisk of order has activated in the palace courtyard. My Mazkin are engaging the knights as we speak. We will defend the palace to the end of our strength, and will cast ourselves in the path of cursed Jyggalag himself should he come here.
Should he come here? As if it's not a guarantee now that that's in the courtyard.
Mazkin! Mazkin for the Mazkin! Defend the power, Mazkin!
A second obelisk has activated. I need to shut it down to stop the knights from overwhelming the defenders. Obelisk does not respond. It might if I kill this guy. 1 heart. Two hearts. 3 hearts. That shuts that one down. This is less a battle and more a slaughterfest. 1. Like, do I actually need to intervene here? They seem to have it handled. 2. 3. And then kill the priest. Easy. That said,
You hold the staff, but you are no Daedric Prince.
Heal up.
This ends as it always does. Order shall reign.
Heal up again. Can I get a sword? No, he's gone. What was that, it?
Enough! I am beaten. The Grey March is ended.
Ugh.
For millennia, this drama has unfolded, and each time, I have conquered this land, only to be transformed back into that gibbering fool, Sheogorath. It was not always so. Once I ruled this realm, a world of perfect order. My dominion expanded across the seas of oblivion with each passing era. The other princes, fearful of my power, cursed me with madness, doomed me to live as Sheogorath, a broken soul reigning in a broken land. Once each era, I was allowed my true form, conquering this world anew. And each time I did, the curse was renewed, damning me to exist as Sheogorath. Now, though, you have ended the cycle. You now hold the mantle of madness, and Jyggalag is free to roam the voids of oblivion once more. I will take my leave, and you will remain here, mortal. Mortal, king, god, it seems uncertain. This realm is yours. Perhaps you will grow to your station. Fare thee well, Sheogorath, Prince of Madness.
Jyggalag has spoken to me, and told me the Grey March is ended, and the forces of order have retreated. Haskell will likely know how I should proceed.
Your return is most welcome, Your Grace.
pleasure. You've done it! Well done, Lord Sheogorath. I never doubted you for a moment. Now, of course, there is business to attend to. As you have assumed the mantle of Sheogorath, there are matters that deserve your attention. As Lord of this realm, there are a number of benefits to which you are entitled, as well as a number of duties to which you must attend.
What sort of benefits are we talking here?
You may request any of the Golden Saint or Dark Seducer escorts at the castle to accompany you. They will defend you to the death. You may also summon entertainment to your throne room. Your predecessor found this most invigorating. Speak with me if you wish entertainment. You also have the ability to affect the weather in your realm. As it is an extension of yourself, it will often have an effect on you as well. You also have the benefit of Sheogorath's protection. Cast this upon yourself, and if your life is threatened, you will be returned to your castle. Many of these abilities, Lord, are rooted in the magics of the Isles. Should you choose to leave this realm, they will not likely function.
I can't imagine that being much of a predicament for me. And what about my duties?
Your first duty is to attend to the needs of your subjects. You will find that there are constant threats to the residents of the Isles. Your job is to protect them, either by dealing with the matter yourself or sending your armies to take care of it for you.
Defending the realm, eh?
There are intruders at the Gates of Madness. Perhaps you'd care to intervene? I'm sure the Gatekeeper can handle it otherwise.
Send some guards to deal with it.
I'm sure that won't be necessary, Lord. Your Gatekeeper can handle it, I'm sure. There is the current situation at the Gates of Madness, Lord, near Passwall. Surely you hadn't forgotten. A glorious existence, truly.
This door doesn't go out.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
We should rebuild this place so it does. Near Passwall, huh? I doubt this will take too much longer. Got some mortal adventurers invading. Same old, same old. The attacks on this settlement have been quelled. Let's see here. Can I just summon Haskell? I mean, I know I can, but...
Yes, is there something you require?
What else is there to do exactly?
It seems the incident has been taken care of. Your subjects are appreciative and have sent this as tribute. Well done, my lord.
1,000 gold. All right.
It seems all is peaceful in the Shivering Isles, my lord. Will wonders never cease? If only we could speak more often.
Let's see here. Check to make sure I didn't miss anything at the palace. Because I feel like if I'm supposed to be Sheogorath now, I ought to have his raiment.
At your command, Lord Sheogorath.
Ah, there it is.
Hi.
Right there on the throne.
At your command, Lord Sheogorath.
Sheogorath's regalia. Luck, personality, and speechcraft. That's not Sheogorath's regalia. Really? They couldn't have had a proper version for gals? I mean, it's a fancy robe. I like the gold, but that's not Sheogorath's gear. Ah, well. Got the staff. Got the robe. Got the throne. Got an end to our story. Huh. I was expecting to have a little bit more to say about Shivering Isles now that I've, well, about Oblivion in general, now that I've properly finished it, but I think I'm just happy to have revisited it and to see that it's not as perfect as I thought it was, is oddly nice. Nice to have, I guess, here's the thing. Oblivion still holds a special place in my heart as the first Elder Scrolls game I ever got into, and I'd say one of the first, if not the first, open world games I've ever played. I am glad to know that Skyrim is not the disastrous fall from grace I always took it. Well, not always. I liked it when it first released, but the more I thought about it and the more I let Oblivion be a background thing that I remembered more and more fondly with, nostalgia over time, the more I began to see Skyrim as a terrible, terrible fall from grace. And I don't think that's correct anymore. I don't think by playing Oblivion I've lessened my opinion of Oblivion, but I do think I've raised my opinion of Skyrim a little bit. Like, when we get to Skyrim, I'm going to have more admiration for it, I suppose. As it stands, Oblivion is a very fun game that makes some less than pleasant choices with some of its quests, and then other quests are unparalleled by the entire rest of the series. I'm talking like the Vermina's Shrine quest. I'm talking Through Nightmare Darkly. I'm talking what was a painted one? It's gonna be a ways back in here. A Brush with Death. A Brush with Death, Through a Nightmare Darkly. I like the Shivering Isles. This is a much more fun expansion pack than I think Skyrim had, and than I think Morrowind really had. I could go on, but the point is, it's nice to have revisited this game and to see that there are flaws with it after all this time. It's nice to know that Skyrim isn't going to be as much of a bummer to have to play through when it comes time for me to stream through that one, because I'm not going to do that, like, alright, tune in on Saturday and we'll be starting Skyrim, because that's a big undertaking. I think also I'm glad to have this done after, more than a year of having an Oblivion stream through on the back burner, just increasingly becoming this insurmountable task for me, because I never went back to the modded version. Partway through, I just stopped. Because I wasn't having fun. I had set goals for myself that I couldn't meet. And yeah, I think I just needed to play vanilla Oblivion. Alright, though. We are 13 minutes over time. We've reached the conclusion to Shivering Isles. Obviously, already we've reached the conclusions to Knights of the Nine and to Base Oblivion. I do have some outstanding quests I could hypothetically do, but I think this is a good place to call this game. we have, as of today, beaten the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion to my satisfaction. Weird to say, after this much time. Alright though, folks. Thank you all very much for attending today's stream. If you missed today's episode, or you just want to catch a previous upload, check Strawbunny Slime stream archives on YouTube. Usually I'll have an episode posted within the first couple of hours of the stream ending. If you want to stay up to date on when we're going live, you can type info on the chat to get a link to our Discord and our Blue Sky. And if you enjoyed the stream and you've got either $4.99 a month or an Amazon Prime sub to throw my way, consider subscribing to the stream to gain access to the CogChamp, Strawshade, and Angiu emotes, or Angiu emotes. Angel, Angiu, I guess it'd be Angiu then. All created by friend of the channel, Sonia. That's one cool cat at Blue Sky. You can type art credit for a direct link to her Blue Sky account and to the a direct link to my background provider, Visuals by Impulse. I don't know if they still exist. I don't think they do, but shrug. I am, as you can tell, pretty exhausted. Happy to be done with this game. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but it's been a pretty long undertaking. Might do a couple of one-off streams before we get to our next big game, or I might just launch into our next big game, which is not going to be Skyrim. It's going to be the other big Bethesda game that was around at the same time as Oblivion. I've never beaten Fallout 3. I would like to change that, even though I know it's not a very well-done Fallout game compared to 1, 2, and New Vegas, so I've heard. I'd still like to play it and beat it to my definition of having beaten it. Because I beat the base story and then I never did any of the expansion stuff. So, next big stream will be Fallout 3, but that's not necessarily going to be the next stream. All I can say for sure right now is that the next stream is going to be Saturday, February 28th at 2 p.m. Pacific. So, whatever I end up playing, I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, I've been Mocha. This has been Strawbunny Slime Streams. You've all been fantastic. Thank you once again for joining me on this little romp through Cyrodiil. And I hope to catch you at whatever the next stream is. Have a good one.